Carol. It's another reaction Thursday for you guys today we're going to get a video from my D linemen, them guys up front, man, the guys in the trenches, man. I got y'all. Big shout out to Weirdo 101. He asked for this video and I'm delivering it, man. Once again, if you have a video that you would like to see on this channel, comment that below, please. So in terms of today, what we're going to learn is how to deal with double teams on the D line. I know this is an issue, especially once you become pretty good on the D line and you whooping the opposition, man, straight up. Like, you out there giving the O line problems. So I understand that this could be an issue. So let's get over the basics of this and how to beat a double team. First thing we got to understand is you can't catch two rabbits if you don't chase them at the same time. I know what you're thinking. What the heck does that mean? Trying to beat two blockers at once is nearly impossible, bro. You have to understand that you have to take one blocker at a time. You can't just go out there and beat two blockers at once. It's not possible, and you're wasting energy. That's not what you want to be doing. You want to be able to beat the guy that's the biggest threat to you first, which is the second point. Understand who's the biggest threat to your responsibility. So the clip that we got here is Aaron Donald. Shout out the best D tackle in the league, best defender probably of this generation, this era, but we ain't even gonna go there. So check this out. We got him right here. His responsibility is probably this gap right here. This gap right here, and he understands the guy head up on him is his biggest responsibility. So he must beat that block first. And when he does this, look, uses his hands, beats that block, and he notices that this guy right next to him, we're going to go back actually a little bit more pre-snap. You could tell literally as soon as he gets off the line, he sees this guy next. He sees this guy next to him, and he chips in and is supposed to help him, supposed to double team, but he doesn't even allow him to really get his hands on him. He uses his hands, gets skinny through the block, and finds the ball and makes a play. That's everything. You got to understand who's your biggest responsibility and who's out there, who has a chance to get at you. That is big. That's like huge. And once again, man, just watch this. Look literally how he uses his hands, gets past them, finds the ball, makes the play. Next thing that we got to go over, big thing. You gotta get off the ball fast, man. Like, I see a lot of D linemen. I see a lot of people getting off the ball pretty slow, just waiting. Like Aaron Donald, even in the last clip, we could go back to it, dog. This is just greatness right here, man. You guys gotta understand, like, this is literally, like, this is no exaggeration. This is the best D tackle in the game, best defender we've seen in a long time. Lawrence Taylor, like, so he literally gets off the ball extremely fast. Like, I could pause it. I'm literally going to pause it. Like, ball's not even going to be fully snapped in this guy's like he's up before the offensive lineman's up. He's on it like that. And that's how you got to be on it, especially at the D line, especially if you right there, inside techniques, if you're right there, because it's like once you get off that ball, once you have that jump on the lineman, they can't even really do nothing with you. At that point, they're reacting, and that's too much. That's too much for them to handle. Gets out the block, gets skinny, uses his hands, finds a running back. Yeah, you're lunch meat. Lunch meat on a Tuesday night, man. That's not even. It's not even. You're done, bro. So, just like I said, next responsibility, we gotta get off the ball fast. Ndamukong Suh's another one. Literally, I got this freeze framed, and this is the same thing. He's up with the O lineman. He's like, bro, I'm at you, bro. He got off the ball pretty fast, and as we can see, uses his hands. Finds the block, gets blocked by the running back. He uses his hands, gets past him, finds the quarterback, gets the QB down, man. That's huge. Like, and especially with using your hands, which is the last key, man. You got to use your hands. Like, I don't know why I see a lot of people not using their hands. And we can see this clip again. Like, now he's down, so it's actually a lot better. But see how fast he gets off the ball. He shoots off the ball, and then first thing he does is engage, use his hands. A lot of D linemen, sometimes they're like, oh, well, I could just shoot through the gap if my responsibility is the gap. Yeah, but you still want to shoot with your hands out. You want to use your hands to be able to manipulate the lineman, what he's doing, so he doesn't get a good grab on you. If he's able to grab you, get you right in that chest plate, and able to block you, he has control over you. And that's not what you want, especially as a defensive lineman or any defender out there that's out there getting blocked. I teach linebackers that too. And as you can see here, uses his hands, disengages, sees the running back tries to chip him, get something. He's like, man, get off me. He's chasing him, and he's like, man, get on here, man. Come over here, man. Your lunch meat on a Tuesday afternoon, bro. And that's the thing, like, you gotta understand, like, getting off these blocks is deeper than just technique sometimes too. It's will. Like, as you see, right, I'll just show it again, man. Like, he was relentless. Like, he literally used his hands. He seen the running back try to come out. He was like, man, nah, you know what? Yeah, get off me. Use his hands to get him off him, chase down. And then it's just like, it's game time. And a lot of times we got to remember that as defenders, man. Like, we got to keep that edge. We got to stay on point. Understand that's like, yo, like, this is what we're supposed to be doing out here. And the last clip I got for y'all, Ndamukong Suh again, man. Ndamukong. But check this out, man. He's right here, shoots off the ball, uses his hand. He gets the quick double team, uses his hands, gets off the ball, and he's looking for Coleman. He's like, man, lunch meat, Tuesday afternoon, lunch meat, meat. Now let's go back. How did this happen? Well, we went a little too far back. But how did this happen? Let's get into it. Now, he literally ball snapped. He doesn't even get a good jump off the ball, which is the craziest thing about. But because he didn't get a good jump, what does he do? He comes straight up with the hands. And this actually allowed the double team coming straight at him. The dude waited for him. Hold up. This is real game being given here. Look. He literally snaps. He goes straight to him. He's like, I'm shading towards him because I know I'm supposed to be helping. Now he engages his biggest threat, which is the guy right in front of him. Uses his hands on the second guy. He's like, man, dude, get off me, please. Uses his hands. Remember that. You got to use your hands, especially as a defensive lineman. Uses his hands. Finds Colt McCoy, lunch meat. Easy work. And it's that simple. Like, we got to remember that. These are the 4 things. Understand that you can't get off the block of 2 people at one time. Attack the first person first. Find out who's the biggest responsibility. Attack them first. Get off the ball fast. Use your hands. Good luck out there, man. We're going to have a great season this year. Peace.
Check this video out on the screen if you want to be mean on that green, or real on that field, or extort on that court. The No Baller Left Behind Act supports this video. You feel me?